Welcome, people. If you're here with me, it's because you want to hear my opinion about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. First off, I just want to give this movie a 10 out of 10 because Harvey Weinstein is not a part of it. I was so excited to see what aspects are going to be the same or are going to be different from the other movies he's done, now that it's just, you know, solely his work. One that I was surprised he didn't do was the trunk shot. I was really surprised. Be prepared for every day in the life, basically, of an actor and his stuntman. The whole Manson stuff plays this part, but it's not the main part of the movie. It makes sense. It all happened at the same time, so he's like, how can I put two and two together? His dialogue is everything to him. It is literally everything. So expect a lot of it. Al Pacino was great in it. All the actors and actresses were pretty much great in it. The guy who played Bruce Lee in there, you know, he wasn't a bad Bruce Lee. And Leo's just great. Just, you know, he definitely portrays acting in a movie, but acting as an actor in his own acting movies. Inception gives me a visual of, you know, what Hollywood is like. And obviously it was back in the 60s. Informative. It's like learning history, but, you know, through a movie. Exaggerated, of course, but, you know, that's the point of movies too. Some parts seem to, you know, seem draggy a bit. Well, life has those parts. Like, hello. On the voiceover part, it should have been Quentin Tarantino. He should have done it himself. Like, I love his voice. I felt like Kurt Russell was a little too loud. People are making a big deal of the foot fetish. Feet, almost every scene. No, I'm joking. You know, whatever, he has a foot fetish. They were dirty. It made sense because the Manson family, you know, they're a bunch of dirty, you know, crazy people, and they always walked around barefoot. And I was a little surprised with Sharon Tate, but apparently, you know, she didn't like to walk around with shoes. And so it made sense that her character had dirty feet when they were in the scene. Also, he had a lot of car scenes, you know, with music. And at first I was just like, well, feels like a little too many, you know. When he did an interview with Entertainment Weekly, he explained that when he was a kid, that's what he remembered. He remembered just driving around with his mom or his stepdad and them playing music. The shots were from his angle as a little kid. So when I hear that, I'm just like, it just makes me think, oh, okay, that makes sense. See the reasoning behind some of the shots before I judge too quickly. So hearing that just made it like more heartwarming. I'm just like, yo, these directors really, you know, just think of these creative things to get their movie going how they want it to, basically. It's so cool. The music was on point, and I actually have the music on in the background right now. I'm just like almost dancing throughout the whole movie. There was like music almost in every scene, so which at first I was like, whoa, slow down, but then I was like, why slow down? I love music. Now I get a great soundtrack to listen to when I have my solo Tarantino dance parties. And it's just, they're just, like, I'm just like glued basically to the TV. I have to point out that it was just less sexualized than any of the other movies. This scene does not contain a lap dance. Like, all the women were beautiful without being completely naked or having to have a sex scene. There was also scenes that were a little suspenseful, but then, you know, nothing happened. Like this whole big one with Brad, that he goes to the Manson family's house. I'm thinking, oh my god, they about to kill him? Like, I don't know what happened. Getting towards the end, where the television is playing a show, the line goes, and this is the part you've all been waiting for. So right there, it clicked in my head. I was like, okay, something's gonna now happen with the whole Manson family. Are we about to get, like, you know, the actual murder that happened? But now with Quentin Tarantino, he gives you the endings that you wish would happen. Like in Inglourious Bastards, when everybody got revenge on Hitler and the Nazis. Instead of the Manson family members killing Sharon Tate and everybody she knew, they go to Brad and Leo's house. That completely backfires. The dog in the movie is the real hero, because she was tearing people up, and that's where you get all the gore, all the killing, what we've been waiting for. The kills were just awesome. I loved those being dragged out. It was great of Tarantino to just totally just do that. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna explain all the deaths, but his way of having people killed is always extra, and that made, you know, of course, the last few minutes even more amazing. Sharon Tate ends up being alive, and you know, that's just a happy ending. Overall, the movie was great. Another addition to his collection. So all his movies are linked, that this was the climax, and that his next one would be like the epilogue. I cannot wait for that 10th movie. I don't know if you can. If you're excited about that, let me know. Let me know what you thought of the movie. I'm open to, you know, you hating it or loving it, whatever. I'm not gonna judge your opinion, but I love the movie, so thumbs up, Quentin Tarantino. Put me in your last movie. I want to be an extra. I love you.